Welcome, YouTube world. Welcome once again to Net 27 Sports Channel. My name is Amin, and today I'm talking football, pro football. The topic of this video is, what will Carolina Panthers do at quarterback? What will the Carolina Panthers do at quarterback? Today's April 20th, 2022. NFL draft is coming up. Carolina Panthers have the number 6 pick. Now, I'm a former Carolina Panther fan, so I still have somewhat of a rooting interest. My team is the Cleveland Browns, as you can see. But I still follow the Carolina Panthers, and I still watch their games. So I'm still an interested observer. However, got to give my honest take on what this situation is now as it stands. There's no franchise quarterbacks coming out in this year's draft. There are some talented quarterbacks, but not franchise-type quarterbacks, like, say, a Trevor Lawrence. Quarterbacks of that caliber are not coming out in this year's draft. And the Panthers currently have on their roster Sam Darnold, I believe Cam Newton, if they hadn't released him. And I believe that's it as far as there's possible starters on their roster right now. There has been some talk in the media recently, last couple of days, according to ESPN, some of their reporters, that the Panthers are interested in acquiring Baker Mayfield. Now, there's been some pushback on Baker Mayfield, his situation. He currently is on the outside looking in. He's about to either be released or traded by the Cleveland Browns, and the Panthers have interest in Baker Mayfield, despite what some player or a certain player might say, Robbie Anderson, might feel about Baker Mayfield. The front office is interested in Baker Mayfield, bringing him in to be the Panthers quarterback. As it stands, Sam Darnold is, I guess, their starter, but Sam Darnold is really a mediocre quarterback, in my opinion, and the stats prove me right. And I'm going to go over some stats for Sam Darnold, and I'm going to go over some stats for Baker Mayfield. 4 years. This is Sam Darnold's. These are his stats. 4 years. 54 touchdowns. 52 interceptions, a 59.8 completion percentage, never took his team to the playoffs. Obviously, if you don't take your team to the playoffs, you can't win a playoff game. 54 touchdowns, 52 interceptions, 59.8 completion percentage for Sam Darnold. Those are his stats, his 4 years. Let's look at Baker Mayfield's 4 years. 92 touchdowns, 56 interceptions. 61.6 completion percentage. And he's been to a playoff game, took his team to the playoffs, and he won a playoff game in his 4 years. That's what Baker Mayfield has done. So clearly you can see better completion percentage, Baker Mayfield. Much more touchdowns, 54 to 92. Baker Mayfield, much more touchdowns. Now, he got 4 more picks than Sam Darnold, but he has a lot more touchdown passes than Sam Darnold with a better completion percentage as well. So, obviously, Baker Mayfield is the better quarterback. And for Robbie Anderson to be doing these stupid tweets, I think he needs to look at the stats. And he should know what kind of quarterback Sam Darnold is, because he played with Sam Darnold in New York as a New York Jet. And that was a failure as well. So, I think Robbie Anderson really needs to keep his mouth and his fingers from typing. And, I think the Panthers' best option is to bring in Baker Mayfield. He's only 27 years old. He's not real expensive right now, and this is a prove-it year for him. And this may be a good fit. It could just be a one-year experiment for the Panthers. But they're going nowhere with Sam Darnold. They have no chance of winning with Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is a turnover machine, and he has never taken a team to the playoffs. He's never won a playoff game. Baker Mayfield, I just proved to you with better stats from statmuse.com, has been a better quarterback overall, very clearly, since both him and Sam Darnold entered the league. So to me, it's a no-brainer. The Panthers need to go ahead and bring in Baker Mayfield. I don't think there's nobody else out there on the market that's better at this point. And so, hopefully that'll happen for the Carolina Panthers. If they want to win and make the playoffs, they better bring in Baker Mayfield. If they stick with Sam Darnold, they might win 5 games, and they'll be in the lottery again next year. So that's my take on the Carolina Panther quarterback situation. Once again, my name is Ahmed. This is Netta27. Thank you for coming to this channel. I got some more stuff for y'all. Feel free to hit the like button, subscribe. And once again, thank you. Leave your comments, and I will respond. Be respectful with your comments. I will respond. Thank you, and I'll be back.